And good Saturday morning to you. Welcome to WFMJ Weekend today. The calm before the storm. You always hear it, but it is very calm outside right now.
Literally today, yeah.
Exactly. The valley bracing for a big winter blast. A body found on Youngstown's south side is identified as a man missing since last year. Well, an emotional day in the courtroom Friday for the family of murder victim Carl Herrig as his friends testified about plans that he made to move forward with his life. Michelle Nix says the prosecution has now rested its case, and the coroner talked about the impact of the bullets the victim likely never saw coming. This is the big story of the week, and I know we talk a lot about the opioid epidemic here on the news, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear about it sometimes anymore, but this is an important part. This could be a turning point.
While workers here wait to learn what could eventually be in store for Lordstown's future, many are now preparing for layoffs, including those who work for a local supplier. New faces in big leadership roles down in Columbus. Privacy and a sense of security is why many people move to this area, but property owners who live nearby tell me the fear of the unknown has taken some of that away.
President Trump signs a bill to reopen the government for 3 weeks while talks on border security continue. We're going to keep you updated throughout the morning hours. It is evolving. We have team coverage right now when it comes to tracking what is left of this storm and how it's affecting our local roads. We're all Northeast Ohio natives and Valley natives here, so we're no strangers to the snow. But let's start with Chris Serenelli. Is this system almost out of here? We have breaking news to get to this hour out of Trumbull County, where multiple crews are now on the scene of what is believed to be a house fire.
If you don't make it third and up, what would take it for you to drop out?
Well, we're going to sit down, our whole team, on the 10th of February, and we'll make an assessment as to how we think we would do.
Derek, from where they sit here inside the queue to their intentions to unify, Ohio delegates are taking heat from others who are annoyed that they're just not jumping on the Trump bandwagon. We are now just hours away until Trump takes the stage, so the million-dollar question is, will Kasich walk in the door? Even if he just sits down, he's got a few hours to do it, so there's still some time left.
The local reaction primarily focuses on his promise to protect America's economy. That is a campaign message that he used to pave his way to the White House.
Some of the patients I spoke with say they have to leave Ohio to get their medical marijuana supply every 2 months. The school puts in an order for food items every week, and then students help to stock the shelves, primarily with things that come from the Second Harvest Food Bank. That is something that Trumbull County Prosecutor Chris Becker says he wants. He wants the stiffest punishment possible. He says LaRosa remains a danger to the public and he should be locked up for the rest of his life. With uncertainty looming over the future of GM Lordstown and General Motors for that matter, we are meeting with industry insiders to get knowledge and maybe an outlook on what could be the future for General Motors and the jobs here in our valley. So joining me this morning to talk a little bit more about that is Autotrader.com executive analyst Michelle Krebs. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Renaissance Center building patio, which overlooks Canada, by the way. Pretty neat. And this is really the home of one of the big three. It's a massive building in size and scope, but really the industry isn't as big as it used to be. And I think that's something that maybe we're looking at now is things are changing in the industry. In your 35 years in your career, what have you seen happen to American auto jobs, and how do you think our plant fits into that future?